Hello and welcome back to our blind playthrough of Dredge. So in our last session we finished up the Stellar Basin Science Lab request, and now we're being sent off to Twisted Strand for something else. Let's take a look. What do you need? Fish from Twisted Strand. Okay, so that's definitely a fish. Crab. Shallow. Mangrove. So we're going to need mangrove to get 2 of these. So we need a mangrove rod, which we don't have. Mangrove shallow. And crab. Okay, so we can get shallow with this. We'll have to unhook this and this one. Okay, we need a mangrove rod. So is it factory? Is that where we can get new? Yeah, that's where we can get new rods. Okay, mangrove. Okay, yeah, and we already set up some. We have an extra crate here. Okay, we need this crate. You come back here. And then infused coiling rod. We need a anti-tangle line. Undermarket. Anti-tangle line. There we go. Buy that. Oh, no room for it. Alright. To cargo. Good enough. Alright. Now, factory. This is complicated. Alright, so let's get you set up with a new rod. Alright, pay for that. Okay, storage. Fine. That's good for now. Now, if we go back to fleet services. How many boxes? Just one. Good. Here's a crate. And construct. Alright, we'll get to work on fleet services. Alright, now what does this do for us? Everything should be operational here, sir. Excellent. Remember, fishermen, I'll permit the workers to upgrade your hull with our tech here. But I think you know how this works by now. You'll have to gather the materials yourself. Okay, fleet services. You can make improvements to your vessel here, including some cutting-edge Ironhaven tech that you won't find anywhere else. Oh, okay. Okay, 2 crates and some money. Alright, so we need 2 crates, plus the 2 crates we already needed for something else, which I already forgot what it was. We need 4 crates. Alright. Let's head for the mangrove. Alright. 4 crates. We're going to need to catch 2 crabs. And some other stuff. What are you? Tuna. Tuna seem to be extremely common. I wonder if that's true in real life too. I mean, tuna fish is fairly inexpensive. That might be because it's a big fish. But it might be because it's really common too. Alright. Fish market. Right. Nothing here for now. Shipyard. Alright. We need to uninstall this, send it to here. Grab you. What can we grab for now that's 4? Oh, we're in a tight spot here. Okay. Cargo. Go to cargo. Oh, I hate doing this. Okay, so install. Alright, we have to readjust cargo before we can do that. there. Alright. Send this to cargo. This goes here. There we go. Now this goes back to storage. It's most of a day. It's ridiculous. Alright, now, can we fit that in storage? We can fit one. The other one's just going to hang out here with us for a while. Okay. Now, let's throw this pot out. It's got to be 5 meters or greater. So, that works. Alright. Now, let's sleep until tomorrow. And get a start the next day. Now we're going to start by going after crates to do those upgrades. Which means we're not even going to mess with this place for a while. We're going to go looking for remnants of shipwrecks. We need cloth too. That's not cloth. We'll grab cloth if we can see it. Here's a crate. We need 4 total crates. At least 1 piece of cloth. Okay, there's 1 crate. Here's another one. A couple. You know, I'm kind of surprised. I don't want to jinx it, but our problems have all been evil sea creature related. Not the sea just being an inherently dangerous place related. Which is kind of curious. That's a crab. Giant sea crab hermit thing. Alright. Oh! Morning whale. Alright. Crates. What's funny is we're paying them in their own crates. So technically it's just a labor cost for us. Which is fine, because we're getting not just labor, but also materials. Alright. And back. Where are you? Something we can't catch right now. Alright, that's fine. Alright. So, fleet services. New hull. Guess what? Tier 5 hull adds 11 new cargo spaces. Yes. Didn't even notice that. Okay. Alright. Now, factory. You need 2. There we go. Oh. Construct. That'll do it for the factory. This factory's running at peak efficiency. We've got all we need. I reckon we can repurpose some of that slag from the science lab. Toss it into the water, see what turns up to investigate. Ooh, exotic bait. Bait and dark canister. Okay. We got a purpose for this stuff. You know what? We happen to have a lot of both of these. Okay, construct. And to storage. Aberrated bait, exotic bait, insta crab bait. Fitted with quick release mechanism, this contraption immediately attracts and entraps nearby crabs. What's this? Rot. Okay. Bait, dark splash, and rot. Okay, so we need something rotted. Not difficult. Okay. And mixed bait, or aberrated bait. Rot, rot, dark splash, dark splash. Okay. Alright, so we need some rotted stuff. No problem. We can do that. Exotic bait. You know what? Let's do another one of these. Kind of just to use up more materials. There we go. 700 bucks. Money is no object. Alright. What happens if we use this just right outside this dock? Curious. Alright. Think we're good now? Let's take a nap. Wait, what's the executive have to say? What do you want? Why is the Ironhaven Corporation interested in this region? He scoffs. The corporation has an interest in every region. Over the next few years, you'll come to understand. What else? I don't have all day. What is your scientist doing with the fish I've been gathering? Whatever he likes. Honestly, even if I cared to know myself, I'm not sure why you'd think I'd tell you. What else? I don't have all day. The foreman was telling the truth. Something attacked the rig. The executive makes a show of looking around and peering over nearby railing. Well, I don't see it anymore. Do you? What else? I don't have all day. Would you like to make a little sea trip with us? We could take you out on a little tour. Might be fun. Probably nighttime be the best time. Alright. Sleep. Alright. And... Right, dark liquid. I like the construction foreman. Don't care much for that executive. Alright. Let's head back over this way. Okay, still got lumber out there. What are you now? You look like a mackerel. Sergeant fish. Okay, we found lots of you guys. Alright, mullet. That's right. Alright. What's in the pot? Okay. Nipponites. We need one of these. And horseshoe crab. Done. Well, we got one for the scientist. Alright, good enough. Head on back. Let's turn in our first sample. I suppose that executive doesn't see the rift in reality right there. There you go. Here's your first sample. Still have mangrove, shallow, mangrove. Okay, these ones are just fish though. Okay, the crab's done. So, what's your opinion of your boss? My master? Oh, the executive. Yes. He's everywhere. Very hardworking. Always has been. Always will be. He needs me. My work. It all has to be correct. Do you understand? We have to be in the right place, or else there's not much time left. Have you learned anything about the dark fluid I collected? It's unlike any substance I've ever seen, touched. It's smooth one moment, silky, and the next sharp, stabbing. The scientist flinches at something in the air above him. A moment later, the lights flicker. The subtle pop of a blown capacitor can be heard somewhere on the nearby bench. His voice drops to a breathy murmur. It holds secrets, instructions, whispers. You seem concerned. Concern? No. Concern implies... He turns to look at you. One of his eyes is bloodshot, the white completely overrun with dark red blood. Concern implies that we didn't know this would happen. Okay, that's even worse. It's somehow worse. Generator, I guess. Alright. Sell, and sell. Do we have room in storage for you? Yes, we do. Alright. To storage. To storage. And we can... Oh, we can rearrange stuff now. Let's move our heatsink down here. And... we'll move you down here. There we go. Yeah, that's a much better cargo hold. Alright. Tech lab. So we still are limited on you. Okay, so we need 2 more splashes, 3, 4 more splashes of things. Make sure we know what we need. Rot. Foundry? Yeah, nothing else here. 1 crate for a bolt of cloth. That doesn't seem like a good trade. Alright. Let's head back, check our crab pot again. We start doing some cleaning and some fishing. Nope. Good there. Crab pot's good. Alright, let's do some Hoover trawling. Start around the edges. And clean you guys up. Yeah, we'll take some splashes. Some more splashes. 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 Okay. We'll get out of here now. Okay, that's enough for today. Alright. Storage. Alright. Store. 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 Plenty there. I think we just rest now. Do some more cleaning. Alright. crab pot. Giant mud crab. There are 2 crabs in this region that we can use to paint with. That's the effigy crab and the mire screecher. Alright, sell. Alright. Get the pumps going again. Around these edges. The more we work around the edges, easier it'll be not to bump into stuff. I'd like to take care of these tail ends here that move out from the central piece. Yeah, that's much better. Ah, okay, you're getting separated. Definitely want to fish over there. Alright, what do you got? Fish. Gar. Well, that's an easy way to get dark ooze. Clawfin gar. Crook talons hang from its fins. Periodically they shudder and come together, grasping like a hand. But that's not one that we needed. And depleted. Okay. Grab you guys. There we go. Clean up around the edges. Uh-oh. Spooky sounds. All right. That's cleaned up. That's better. And just something normal. All right. Put in. Fish market. All right. Let's move these around. Oh, no. We want to sleep. Also, cabin, encyclopedia. Right, Nipponides. Alright. Rest. What do you have? We can leave you here. You're good. Alright. Alright, do some more cleanup. That spot. There we go. All right, clean up all this stuff. Okay, cleaned up. Come back for that one. All right, there we go. Ton of this sludge. Wonder what we're gonna unlock when we get done with this region. There we go. Yeah, very cathartic to clean up this stuff. Cathartic? I don't know if it's the right word, but satisfying. Almost got you all. Should be fading away pretty soon. This is a big patch. I mean, they're all pretty big patches, but there we go. Alright, now, what do you have? Arapaima? That's not one we were looking for. You're depleted. I don't think we need you. You're an older one. You're one that we've caught lots of before. That's new. Boreaspis. We need that. And Boreal shell. Okay. Okay. Depleted those. Look at this one. And okay. Depleted. Right here. And depleted. Alright, and do you have anything more? Yes, you do. Well, we can take you. Alright, sell what's expensive. Okay. 21. Sell that. Boreal shell. Okay, so Boreaspis. A long bony snout helps to root out prey from the substrate, and a thick head shield provides a strong defense when attacked. Boreal shell. A cold wind blows through a skeletal frame, condensed into the light of a ghostly aura. Okay, and you, Arapaima. These huge fish have exceptionally strong scales, composed of layers of minerals and fibers. They have to breathe surface air to survive in sluggish waters. Huh. Yeah, sell. That's expensive. Sell those. So these go for about 20 bucks. Those are 15. So let's move these around a bit. Okay, there we go. It's 5 a.m. Encyclopedia. Right, Boreal shell. And our net, we got 3 of those tubes full. So we'll take one of these back to the scientist here. It's our second of 4 creatures to find for him. Alright, science lab. Yes. Submit samples. The fish from Twisted Strand. Do you have them? Okay, we got 1. There we go. Now, Xiphactinus and what's the other one? Opinia. Encyclopedia. Okay, that's one of them. So we haven't caught that thing yet. It's in shallow water, day or night. Twisted Strand. Yeah, day or night, shallow water. Okay, and that's a whole other creature. Alright. Let's see. Boreaspis is done. And Nipponites is done. Right? Make sure we got that right. Right, come on. Xiphactis, Opabina. Yep. Alright. I wonder if being a little bit panicked will actually help us catch some weird fish. Maybe. Oh, we could also use that bait. It's rare bait, so it might work. Nope. Nope. This is tuna, right? Nope. You're fine there. Don't need you. Don't need more gar. Don't need more of those. Don't need more of those. Gar. Dead end. Gar. Nope. Alright. There we go. Opabina. Whatever that means. Claude proboscis passes food into a backward-facing mouth, flaps along the segments of its body, propel it through the water. Okay. Still got more. Guess these are not super rare. Yeah, all sea life is just weird. Alright. So, here. Nope. What about you? Okay. Broken Arapaima. Broken Arapaima. I think this is as good a place for you as any. Actually, let's move you here. Broken Arapaima. Scales plucked from skin turned leather. Eyes paled from the agony of knotted muscles. Bones unset and set untrue. Alright. Fair enough. And that's all that was in this section. Okay. What are you? No. It's a snake eel, I think we called it. No. Alright, what's in the pot? Okay. More of you. How are these guys going on? Stale. Should be rotting pretty soon. Giant mud crab. Head for the dock. Turn in our new specimen. There we go. Science lab. Alright. Okay, there's that one. Okay, still needs Ifactinus. You're stale. We can grind you up. Actually, all of these. Go sell that. Generator.
Ah.
Alright, and sell. Sell, 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 sell. Oh, yeah, well, that's fine. Alright, this we can sell off for high dollar. Actually, we can sell it here. Doesn't really matter. Okay, this stuff should rot pretty soon, so maybe we should just sleep here. Encyclopedia. Right, broken, or Paima. Alright, sleep. Alright, now, storage. Stale, not rotted. Alright, sleep again. How we doing now? Nope. Sleep again. Rotting takes a while. I've had these fish for like 2 days. Alright. Storage and still not. Okay. I'll let it go. Alright. There we go. There's rot. Final state of all living things. Alright, so with this now, factory. Okay. You need 2 rot. There we go. Construct. Okay, storage. Oh, we're out of space. Okay. Cargo. Okay, you need 1 rot. Alright, and that makes Insta-Crab Bait. I actually feel like we need quite a bit of that. Okay. Now this. And storage. Construct. Okay. Aberrated bait. Alright, aberrated bait. Do another one of these. And some more rot. Okay. And storage. Alright, so now what do we have? We've got 1 rot left. And 6 dark splashes. Storage. Let's send you to cargo. Okay, this gives us 2 aberrated, 1 exotic. 2 aberrated, 1 instant crab, an exotic. I want to try this stuff out. Okay. Storage. Cargo. There we go. Alright, so we got these ready to go. Now, net. Move to storage. And we're full up again. Okay, so we got one possibly rare fish left to find. Wait, are we scrubbing right now? No, we're not. Okay. Don't have our cleaning engines on. Alright, we can try this weird bait. See what we get, but we should try it within this area. Let's check our crab pot. Alright, take all. Actually, pick up. Let's repair this. Might need this for doing the Instacrab bait. Okay, fish market first. Alright, sell, 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 and sell. Then, shipyard, repair. Alright, step out, and 5.4. Do we put this out first? And then bait? Aberrated bait. Oh, we can switch between Instacrab bait. Okay. Okay. Mire Screecher. We needed that. Pick that one up. I mean, we'll take everything out, but... Okay, that is good. Okay, so the Mire Screecher we needed for dye. Alright. Sell. Sell. So let's take the Mire Screecher back. That'll go back to the painter. You know, the upgrade that we got for this engine, it might be that what it does is it speeds the recovery rate, not increases the amount of time we can spend this way running. Let's see. May have said that and I just didn't read it right. Alright, and painter. Nope, I'm on the wrong side. Oh, little marrow. Not greater marrow. There we go. Painter. Okay, now this goes to the second from the last color. Roof. Next page. Golden treasure. There we go. Alright, so the other one is effigy crab, which is also in same area, Twisted Strand. Okay. Alright. Good there. Head back and then let's go catch some rare fish. Some aberrated fish and some super rare stuff. We only got one more to find for the sample. Right, crab pot? Where's that? Nope. Crab pot's not active. Alright. So, bait time. Bait, bait, bait. There we go. And exotic bait. Aberrated bait. Let's go with exotic bait. Alright. Goliath tigerfish. And that's what we got. Okay. Fearsomely predatory, this gigantic fish is one of the most aggressive. Its teeth are so large that they punch holes through the opposing jaws. Okay, we already found one of those. Right. Alright. Aberrated bait. That's different. Vortex interloper. I think we found one of these before. Nope, we have. Nightwing catfish. Okay, nothing we needed there, and nothing new. Okay, fish market. Alright, sell, sell. 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 Yeah, okay, we can't sell those. I was curious about that. Alright, storage. Exotic bait. And aberrated bait. Take those. Okay, aberrated bait. Okay. Well, we got a trophy for that, I suppose. Okay, lots of catfish. Oh, what's this? Crawling instar. That's new. And depleted. Folds of flesh contract in rhythmic waves, roving ceaselessly towards its target. Okay. And exotic bait. Oh, it's a big fish. Okay. And depleted. Here we go. Fish market. Yeah, that's not something we need. We need Zyphactinus. Whatever that is. Okay. Sleep. What do you have? Mud crab. Alright. Map. Oh, it's an aberration of that thing. Okay. Twisted strand. Caught up on everything up to there. Right. That seems to be the thing we need. And that is mangrove. An aberration of Nipponides. And that's it. Alright, let's catch this other fish. Is that cloth? If that's cloth, we'll pick it up. Want cloth. Well, sure. Alright, what are you? Nope. Not what we want. Looking for the new fish. Probably be in another one of those oil fields. Here, an alligator. So we've gone through this one. No. We went through this one. Here. We haven't gone through this one yet. So, north. Gar. Lumber or cloth? Cloth. Oh. That's great. Okay. Haven't messed one up that bad in a while. Okay. Cloth. Good. Now. Where is our fish? Are you here? Nope. How about here? Nope. Not over there. How about here? Yes. Xiphactinus. Alright. That's our last sample we needed. And we got some cloth. Alright, dock. Alright, who wanted the cloth? Was that Foundry? No. Tech Lab? No. You did want... Okay, so we want to put these on here too. Well, we have to activate you guys first. You need 2. Oh, we have to spend money first. Oh, forgot about that. Okay. We'll be back for you guys. But you don't need cloth. Factory needs cloth then. You need a crate. We have a crate. We have to activate you first. Okay. There we go. Alright, so you also need to buy the fireproof rod. What needed cloth? Something needed cloth. I'm sure of it. I know something needed cloth. But it's none of these. Huh. Dark canisters. Yeah, we don't need more dark canisters. Something needed more cloth. I know it did. Fleet services? No? That's done. It's not defenses. Defenses don't need anything. Oh no, we could trade cloth for something else. Alright, anyway, science lab. Spit samples. Alright, now, description first. Xiphactinus, resembling a gargantuan fanged tarpon, this prehistoric predator is known to eat prey the size of a human whole. Okay. There we go. With the corporation leadership here, I have to focus. There are pressures acting upon me. We must know where these creatures entered, where the blood. He placed the specimens into a large metal chamber before sealing the lid. The motor runs briefly and a pressure gauge on the chamber rises. The Elder communicates in power. Ooh. He flips a large switch and the metal chamber begins to spin, slowly at first, then accelerating until the whole thing is a blur. Needles etch into graph paper, transcribing the ascent of something scratched out at speed. A dark fluid rises from a tube connected to the chamber. Not yet pure. We'll need more. Down. Deeper. Outside, the executive is talking to the foreman. We're almost there. Give it another push. How much power can we give this thing? Sir, I don't think we really shouldn't. The executive shoots the foreman a glance, disdain and dismissal lacing the muscles on his face. The foreman backs down, defeated. Setting the drill to full power, sir. Machinery in the drill tower steps into overdrive, blurring the air with the sound of gears turning. What's that noise? Oh. Oh. Okay, Leviathan. So this is the one that ate our boat in the good ending. He's come after us a couple of times. As the roar of the giant creature fades, it leaves behind a silence in all that witnessed it. Faces stare from windows and hands grip railings, trying to process the spectacle. Boss, that must have been the thing that got all our material shipments. Now it's coming for the rig. A murmur of panic begins to rise from the onlookers. No, we're close now, and it knows it. How long will it take for the drill to break through to the next layer? It still has a little way to go, but you can't be serious, surely. Now with that thing in the water here? Our lives are in danger, and you want to keep drilling? Get it done. The executive turns and walks away towards his office, leaving the foreman shaking his head. He's insane. What the hell are we doing here? This drill, whatever's down there, we shouldn't be disturbing it. Fisherman, you've got to help us. He won't listen to reason, but perhaps he'll listen to an operational setback. Ooh. What do you have in mind? We can't shut down the drill ourselves, not without repercussions from the corporation following us to the rest of our lives. But if it were to be damaged by the force of nature, or force of the deep, we'd have no choice but to abandon our positions. I know it sounds crazy, but if the defenses were to stop operating suddenly, it would leave the drill vulnerable. Please, have a think. See what you can do. Oh. Okay, cabin? Pursuits? Okay. Sabotage. Find a way to disable the defenses. Huge creatures circle the rig and everyone's on edge. I get the feeling that most workers don't want to be here anymore, but the executive is still pushing for the drill to go deeper. The foreman spoke to me and asked if there was some way to disable the defenses so that the drill becomes vulnerable. He thinks that's the only way the Corp will reconsider their position. I'll do what I can. Need to find a way to disable defenses. Maybe we can go talk to our researcher friend back over in Stellar Basin. Collect samples from Devil's Spine. Dunkleosteus. Ventulicolia. Giant dragonfish. Sea scorpion. Alright. Well, I think that's it for this episode. Next episode, Devil's Spire. Yeah, interesting. Defenses. Yeah, we're gonna leave it right here though. Yeah, when we come back, Devil's Spire is gonna be our target. We're gonna click on these things and see what they do next time. Yeah, this is getting interesting. Anyway, thanks for coming. Hope you're enjoying this playthrough as much as I am. If you are, please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.